Okay, traders, so today we're going to be talking about my top 5 choices for airlines, and coming in for number 1 is Boeing. And keep in mind that we're going to be going from highest to as well least expensive, and keep in mind that the order is going from best to elite to worst, you could say as well. Okay, so coming in at number 1 is Boeing. This will be your most expensive airline out there, but honestly, I think it's a very good hold, possibly for the long term as well. Uh, all the other airlines, I would say it's better for the short term gain and then sell off. But Boeing, I believe it has potential to maybe hold. If you look down here, it has a dividend yield of 6.44%. So if you take it off of 206, you're making about $10 around there per stock or share, you could say, which is ultimately not too bad. And if you look here at the graph, right before pre-virus, it was around $300, and it's been progressively been going up. So look, actually 400, 22, then it dropped a little bit, almost 400. So I mean, as you can see, once it's back to the 400 mark, 300 mark, you're gonna be making twice as that, maybe possibly like $20 or possibly more actually. Uh, so it's pretty good, decent, pretty good stock to get, you could say, but it's a little bit more expensive. Coming in at number 2 will be United Airlines, and this I actually own a few shares of, and currently its strike price is at $44, and I actually got in at 30, which was right around the April 10th, around there mark, which is not too bad. As of right now, I've already gained some profits. I've earned a total return of approximately $112, which is not too bad, pretty good. And I do see it jumping further up much more. If you look here at the 5-year graph, it was around $80-$90, which is pretty good if you ask me. Uh, $44 to 70-60 around there, possibly within 6 months. If you hold it for longer, you can see definitely much more gains, but that'll be up for you to decide, and that's all for me. But if you come in around, if you join in right now around $44, you should be gaining about 30-40% profit in return, which is pretty good if you ask me. Definitely worth something to look into. If you look here as well, well, they actually don't give out dividend yields, but still really good investment for the short term, and then end up selling off. Third place we have Love Southwest Airlines. All right, currently it's at 38.50, which so it's pretty good if you ask me. Uh, all the airlines right now are at an extremely good price. It's just depending on your budget. Uh, I love which Southwest Airlines ends up being in the middle actually, which a little not too expensive at all, but not cheap at all either. Um, Looking here at the 5-year graph, it's around $60-$50. It's a little bit jumpy as you can see, but as of right now, it's sitting at almost $40. So if you do invest in this, you'll probably see around a $10% growth back per stock. It's okay, not too shabby, but if you're gonna go with Southwest Airlines, you're better off investing in UAL. As you can see, you'll definitely earn more back. At least your chances of earning more, are much greater. Fourth place, we have American Airlines, and currently it's at $20. If you look here at the graph, it's around $40-$50. So if you do invest right now, you will be initially doubling your investment, which is a pretty good price. $20, not too expensive. You'll throw in maybe a few $500 in there, double it to $1,000 within a year. It's pretty good, or possibly a little bit more. It's all depending on your own budget. Definitely worth something checking out for. Not only that, as the options on all these airlines, going for the long terms, maybe January 15, 21s, or going further out, maybe a little bit to 2022. That's a little bit of a stretch, but if you really want to play the safe game, that's your go-tos. But I definitely would go with something much closer, but definitely between 2 to 3 months further out, just to get some protection on it, just to be safe. Last but not least, we have LTM, which is Latin Airlines. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is if you're low on the budget and you're looking for some potential gains, uh, possibly by like 200% or 300% could be. Currently, it's at $2.21 actually. Sorry about that. And if you look here at the graph, it's been around a steady growth around 5, 6, then ends up going around $17, which is pretty good. And then if you look here, I find it's based around $10, about an average of 10. It's pretty good. As of right now, it's 2. So since the airline side as well has been recovering, and yes, there we go. And so you could definitely see this stock going from $2.21 possibly to $3, if not $4 at the least, which is definitely a pretty good investment if you're low on the budget. But this is just one stock for those who, in case, are interested. But I possibly wouldn't recommend this if you do have more to waste than the average individual, I guess you could say. Um, Not only that, I know I probably worded that wrong, but if you look here, TSA checkpoint travel numbers for 2020 and 2019, numbers have here indicate that there's been more passengers riding on board as the time goes on, and coming into summer 2020, that means vacation's gonna come around. Families are gonna want to get out the house. All this quarantine, they've been locked up. Schools have been closed. Children's have been out of school. They've been just at the house, So I definitely see people going out and waste money. Not only that, the feds have been pumping up the market, giving people stimulus checks. People have been wasting money. You would think that they haven't, but they have, honestly. So, I mean, if you have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for daily content. I will be uploading more often. So, please like, share, and subscribe.